Hey Frida, I'm just going to do a recording real quick. I'm in your course and I see your assignments. So I'm going to click on the performance tasks. So when I click on that, I can see all the students or all the quizzes. So I'm just going to look at one of the previous ones that they could have submitted. So I'm going to click on September 18th and I can see the details. If you click on students, you can see the students and when they've done it. And if you scroll down, you can see the red clocks of who submitted it late. And this is where the clocks are. And if you actually click on the clock, you can see that with Liz, I'm sure it's supposed to be Lizbeth, if you accept her late submission, it says that if you accept it today or later, she would have earned a 16 out of 30. It has recorded a 13 out of 30. I don't know if that's because of a scoring thing that you've set up or not. And then there's another one here for Viviana. And if you click it, she looks like she got a 2 out of 30. But if you just click on their name, once you do that, there is actually a little pencil mark here and a pencil here where this red clock is, and you can see up here that this is for Viviana, and you can actually do it for individual students. And then you would click on the pencil mark, and that's when you can actually change it. The clock tells you then how many points they actually earned. So she would go from a 0 to a 2 if you wanted to change that. The problem is it doesn't tell you the date that she took the quiz. So you would have to decide if you wanted to just change it to a 2 or if you wanted to take points off for the actual day that they took it. If you want to go back to another student, you actually have to go back to the performance overview, and then you have to select one of the quizzes. Like if you wanted to go back to, say, September 25th, you could look at that one. You have to click on students again. And then you can again look down the list here. You'd have to see there's no clocks here. Even though it does say you accepted them until September 27th, there's no clocks actually on this one. So you could go back and look if there's anybody for one of your earlier ones. Maybe chapter 2, which is September 4th. You look at students. And then you would scroll down your list. No clocks there. So it doesn't look like any of them have done it late. So the only one I found was on that chapters 4 and 5, which was September 18th. We could look at this one on chapter 3. You look at the students, and I don't see any clocks. So anyway, that's how I do it. I can't find an exact date, but you just have to kind of make that decision of if it's more important for the days that are late or that they get credit for doing it. I've had that same issue myself. Hope that helps.